Hello, my name is Nan Wilson, and this is my idea for a zero waste culinary adjacent venture. It's the Vashon Retail Composting Collective, worker owned cooperative for island scale regeneration. The Vashon Retail Composting Collective, affectionately known as VRCC, is a worker owned cooperative providing composting collection services to Vashon Island food retailers. It's converting 150 tons of annual food waste into finished compost for local farms, gardeners, agricultural concerns. It is established as a social purpose corporation under Washington law. VRCC closes the island's nutrient loop while creating living wage jobs and eliminating 600 plus ferry trips annually. This venture demonstrates that essential food system infrastructure can be operated, achieving environmental sustainability, economic viability, and social equity. VRCC exemplifies circular economy principles by transforming food waste into compost that regenerates the soil, producing food sold through those same retailers. This closes nutrient loops at a community scale. The primary nutrient loop retains carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, and other nutrients within the island ecosystem rather than allowing export via ferry transport. The energy loop utilizes solar panels that power facility operations and electric vehicles that are used for collections. This creates near zero fossil fuel consumption with indefinite renewable operation. There is also a container loop based on reusable collection bins that serve retailers. They are cleaned, returned after pickup. Finished compost is distributed in the reusable totes so that deposits return, eliminating single-use packaging. VRCC creates system-level interventions at multiple leverage points simultaneously. It creates missing composting infrastructure that currently forces waste to be transported off island, providing retailers with alternatives to landfill disposal. Worker ownership ensures that production value remains with the people who are generating the production and directing capital flows to support the local economy. Automation of weight tracking and quarterly impact reports will make waste streams visible, creating useful feedback loops. Governance of the company by workers and the social purpose corporation legal structure builds sustainability into the foundation of the organization. Vashon's island geography creates natural boundaries that make systems thinking kind of tangible. Nutrients either leave on ferries or they remain in island soil. This bounded system makes tangible, conclusive measurement possible. The island's 12,000 residents create waste where individual action can connect consequentially to collective outcomes. VRCC is based on geographic specificity. All of the compost's input originates on Vashon Island, and 100% of the finished product will return to island soil. Twice weekly routes serve all retail partners within a 13-mile radius, maximizing collection efficiency while minimizing transportation expense and impact. The thermophilic composting system operates at a scale that is perfect for island-generated volumes, 220 pounds a day capacity. Vashon already has a community culture that emphasizes environmental stewardship, local food systems, and self-sufficiency. VRCC aligns with this through cooperative ownership, transparency via the quarterly impact reports, educational program, and partnering with island schools and retailers, collaborating and positioning those businesses as sustainability leaders. There will be a visual marketing strategy that translates environmental impact into culturally resonating comparisons, like the 600 ferry trips or how much waste can fill our movie theater. While VRCC does not directly source food, It does improve nutritional outcomes by enhancing the island agricultural productivity and nutrient density. Compost application increases soil organic matter, improves water retention, enhances nutrient bioavailability, and supports beneficial soil microbial communities. Climate mitigation is through methane prevention, transportation elimination, mentioned before, renewable energy, mentioned before, and soil carbon sequestration that happens as a result of using compost on your soil. The theory of change for this project encompasses an island-based regenerative food system where nutrients are cycling locally, waste becomes resource, and the community is accountable for infrastructure connecting retailers, soil health, and agricultural production. Leverage points include the geographic boundary, the island geography, nutrients either leave on ferries or they remain in soil. The ownership structure. This is a worker-owned cooperative, and it challenges assumptions about owning corporations in America. This demonstrates an alternative to profit-driven corporate models. There will be visual accessibility, translating the environmental impact into concrete comparisons, transferring abstract sustainability into personal connection. The operational timeline will take several years to fully realize this theory of change. Year 1, 5 retail partners. Year 2, expanding to 10. Years 2 through 5, scaling to institutions and soil health documentation. VRCC's leadership strategy is about democratic governance and cooperative principles. Those 3 to 4 worker owners constitute the governing body with equal voting rights. Strategic decisions will require majority approval through regular member meetings. While governance is democratic, operational roles will actually reflect specialized expertise. There'll be a collections coordinator, a composting operations manager, product salesperson, and business operations. Equity challenges exist in all institutional ventures in modern society. Conventional waste management systematically disadvantages small-scale, isolated communities and typically concentrates environmental burdens on marginalized populations. Vashon retailers face higher disposal costs than mainline competitors due to ferry transport, disproportionately burdening these small independent businesses. Rural and island communities typically lack composting infrastructure available in urban areas. King County, which is the county that encompasses Vashon, but also Seattle, provides residential composting in Seattle, but not to Vashon, creating geographic inequity. Conventional waste collection operations employ workers at very low wages. Well, let's say they're not living wages, $15 to $18 an hour median, with limited advancement, minimal benefits, high occupational hazards, concentrated also, of course, in communities of color and immigrant populations. Vashon Retail Composting Collective will have primary stakeholders that will be their retail partners, the worker owners, and the agricultural customers. Secondary stakeholders include the 12,000 island residents, government agencies, schools, and other institutions. Government agencies and advocacy institutions. There will be measurable community impacts in the environment, economically, living wage jobs, socially, residents, students, retailers, and reporting There will be quarterly reports to partners. There'll be an annual community report, and there will be real-time digital dashboard available through this venture. Feedback from my peers and professors really strengthened this idea's operational feasibility and the community engagement strategy. Some of the recommendations included translating environmental metrics into comparisons that would be accessible by the general islander and resident. Examples of ferry trips, building filling volumes. Another idea was addressing practical challenge of food waste storage through increased collection frequency, twice a week, and specialized containers. Incorporating electric vehicles to achieve fully renewable operations. Never thought of that. Implementing facility level sorting to ensure compost quality. Developing reusable packaging systems, eliminating single-use waste, and expanding, really focusing on collaborative marketing strategies that partner with retail businesses to actually distribute educational messages. These ideas really improve VRCC sustainability by closing the additional material loops, packaging, strengthening climate mitigation through the increased fossil fuel elimination, and dramatically expanding the potential for community engagement, making this nutrient cycling tangible to residents. Thank you very much for viewing this idea, and I look forward to hearing from you.